we've got a question here which is saying construct a triangle with a base measuring 62 millimeter, an altitude of 50 millimeter, and a vertical angle of 60 degrees. Now draw a similar triangle with a perimeter of 250 millimeters. So we are asked to construct a triangle, then construct another similar triangle with the given perimeter. How do we do that? We are given that the base of the first triangle is 62 millimeter. We are given that the base of the first triangle is 62 millimeter. How do we work around that one? So we say 62. If I begin from 10, somewhere here, 62 millimeter should give me 16.2, which is right there. So the line, using the construction line, 62 is there. All right, that should do, let me say it's BC. So we are told that this is 62, and we are also given the vertical angle to be 60. How do we construct the vertical angle? Just from B here, just from B, 60, we know how we draw our 60. Remember that we just make an arc right there. Okay, then we also make an arc right here. This is our 60. So we join the two, B and D, the position of the arc here. So this is our B, that's the position of our arc. Now from here we have to erect a perpendicular going this way. Remember how we did that one? So that's my B. Make sure that your compass is at the same point. B, I'm erecting a perpendicular, and I also put my compass right here where it's intersecting. It's intersecting here. I'm just erecting a perpendicular line using this. Okay, I'm erecting a perpendicular line. Okay, so my perpendicular line is going that way. Let's say it's BD. Right, my perpendicular line is BD, and it should pass through here. Alright, we draw it as long as we can. Make sure that it just passes through. I almost missed the point. It goes like that. Okay, seems I've missed the point a little. This is a D. Now we bisect BC so that they can meet somewhere there. More than half. Remember, more than half, more than half. We change the compass position. More than half, more than half. So when we bisect, it should give you something that looks like this. Right, so it's meeting here at O. Okay, you can name anything. So from O to B, it should be the same radius to C. Are you seeing it? From O to B, it should be the same radius here. If it's not the same radius, then you have missed something, just like we did here. It will affect your work. So make sure that it's on point. So once you make that, you see, that should be your semicircle. Now it's meeting this bisector is meeting the semicircle in A. Let's say that's our point A. So our triangle is going to be this, this, and that. Let's join it. That. That. Very important. Very important. So we have done our first triangle. And the question is saying, now draw a similar triangle with a perimeter of 250. So to draw a similar triangle, first of all, we extend BC, at least to some endless points on our paper. Okay, BC, how do I extend it? Just put your circle. I'm avoiding to use the other side because of the parallax error. Okay, so we have got our BC here, which is supposed to be extended. Okay, I need just to push it a little bit up. Extend BC. Okay. Yeah, so I can extend BC all the way up to here, and this all the way up to there. I've extended it. All right. What is the next thing that we need to do? The next thing that we need to do is get the point BA and AC and make arcs so that these arcs can meet this line. So let me get BA. This looks to be an isosceles triangle, okay. So I've gotten that point and make an arc here. It looks like the same point here. Yeah, it's the same point. This is an isosceles triangle, but all triangle might not be. Now we have that. Let me name this to be E and this to be F. Now what happens is I have to draw a line from here coming all the way down, which is equal to the perimeter of the triangle which I want to draw, the similar triangle. And the perimeter in the question we are given that it's 250. So I get my longest rule which I have here. If I place it from 5, then 250 should give me 25. Yeah, 250 should give me not 25 but rather 30. If you start from 0, just go all the way up to 25. But I'm starting from 5. Let me put up that line. It's going all the way up to 30. I've done. Let me say this is my G. Okay. The next thing that I have to do is join E and G. Join E and G. Right, make sure that I'm just at the correct point. I've joined E and G, and I want to draw another line C to this point and B to this point, but they should be parallel to this. So I have to get my set squares. So that I can draw parallel lines. Right, so if this is my first parallel, this is the line that I want to copy. All right, so which one do I use? This is enough. Okay, this is the line which I want to copy. I'll put another set square here. So just to make sure that this is straight to the line. Okay, and make sure that this clamps properly so that I can slide this. You see, once I slide it, I know that this line here will be parallel to this line. Okay, so I've slided it to the point that it should clamp, and that's a parallel line. So let me say this is joining here at G. Let me say this is G. Okay, not G but J. Let me use J. Okay, I need another parallel line at B. Right, so I just slide it over. I've lifted it because of the masking tape is disturbing me somewhere there. Okay, another parallel line at B. That's B. Okay, that I should name it H. All right, I can get off my set squares. Now, the next thing that I would want to do is get this point H to F and make an arc H to F and make an arc. So from H to F, I'm going to make a very faint line, just as I can do for H and G. Now this is an isosceles triangle, so these are almost the same. I had no need of changing. Okay, so you see that these are intersecting here. That's where they are intersecting from. How do I name this? I can name any endpoint. What haven't I named? Do I have F? Do I have F? Let me see if I haven't. What letter should I name them? So I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, let me say K. I think K. Okay. So my triangle, it's from here to here. Here it's H, K, J. That's the triangle that I'm looking for, and I'm going to use a blue pen to indicate that this is an outline. So that I don't trust this, so I have to do that. And finally that. So this is our triangle. Remember, we also have the first triangle which we did here. Here. And right there. So this is how you draw a triangle that is similar to the other triangle, but with a different perimeter. Now I have to mention that if you make FG bigger angle, this triangle will be shifting like this. If you make it smaller, the angle will make it smaller. This triangle will be going like that. There is no problem. So if I had the FG, I made maybe 60, this angle to have tilted like that. So you can actually confirm that the perimeter is actually different, because here, what you have here, it's 60, 62, not so. That's what we started with, 62. But you discover that this is actually not 62, it's somewhere 72. So these are two different triangles, but they are very similar. This is how you construct two triangles that are similar but with different perimeters.